School is out for the summer in most EVSC schools, and that means the work is just beginning for moving crews and teachers in the North District. Schools and students in the North District are about to undergo a few big changes. With boxes packed, Oak Hill Middle School is ready to begin its transition. Along with Evans Middle School, teachers and their materials will fill the new North Junior High in the fall, welcoming 7th and 8th grade students for the first time. That will leave Evans and Oak Hill open to welcome kindergarten through 6th graders, also for the first time.
It's just going to take on a whole new personality and a life of an elementary school.
Lisa Shanks is the new principal, coming to Oak Hill from Scott Elementary and taking half of Scott School's students with her.
And it's bittersweet. You know, it's been, we just have a very cohesive staff, a wonderful group of parents who've been so supportive, and so many wonderful children that it is hard to see some of our students transition to Oak Hill, but we're very excited about the fact that it will be a smaller environment both here and at Oak Hill.
Scott Principal Vicki Duncan will see her school go from some 1,200 students down to 650 as it adds Little Husky World's pre-K students and keeps last year's 5th graders for 6th grade. Across the whole district, schools will transition from K through 5 to K through 6. Vogel will remain the most unchanged. Howard Rusa will close and its students will move on to Evans. And the new North Junior High will open, with the high school set to open after winter break. And yes, Scott will split into 2, with half of the students going to the new Oak Hill K through 6.
From north of Hillsdale, the students within that particular area will continue to remain at Scott, all the way to the Vanderburgh County line.
South of Hillsdale will be going to Oak Hill.
All these changes are requiring some physical building changes as well.
Presently, 6 rooms that are being renovated into 4 kindergarten classrooms. We have quite a few other renovations and have a new playground.
All of the learning cottages that we currently have at Scott will be removed, and that's something we're all looking forward to.
The changes were messaged home to parents throughout last school year, and principals say they are working together to ensure the smoothest of transitions. Now you just heard from 2 of the principals, the ones of Scott and Oak Hill, and joining me now are more principals who will have a major role as these changes take place. Mr. John Skinner, the current principal of North High School, and Mr. Ken Wimpy, former principal of Oak Hill, and now the new principal of the North Junior High. And we were just talking before this that you're both wearing your school colors, but Ken, you have your Oak Hill blue on.
That's right.
And you're going to have to transition into Husky mode pretty soon. How do you feel about this?
That's it's great. You know, we've had a great run as an Oak Hill Middle School, and we're looking forward to the new junior high and being a part of the North Husky family, and that green will look good, I think.
I think so too. So you guys have had to obviously make some changes, as you saw in that video, a lot of boxes packed up. When do you start moving in?
Well, right now the projection is that for teachers and administration to be between the July 11th to the July 15th block of time.
Okay. So when students start there, they will start there on August 10th, first day of school. What can they expect?
I think they can expect to see a state-of-the-art school. I think they can expect to see teachers that are very enthusiastic and very energetic about this whole thing. I think they will see a whole new way of life, you might say, with just 7th and 8th graders being in one building. So I think it's going to be really, really awesome for them.
This will be the first time for you just being the administrator of 7th and 8th graders. Do you think that'll be different in your building?
I really don't, because I think once you've been in the middle school program and you see how 6th, 7th, 8th graders operate and how they live, 7th and 8th grade is going to be just part of that particular transition.
Now, will they have an orientation to get before school starts to kind of get acclimated to the new building?
Yes, our plan is for that first week before school starts is to have the 7th graders and their parents on orientation on the Monday night, and the 8th graders orientation on the Tuesday night.
Okay, that makes sense. And so any of the parents who have questions then about this new school or how things will operate, they could come then and ask them?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
A new change also, along with the new building, I hear there might be a bit of a change in the dress code.
That's
Can you
correct.
explain that a little bit?
I can honestly say I'm not a big uniform person, but we've addressed that issue, and we've just changed a little bit, especially with the type of shirts that we're going to wear. We're going to wear they can wear an Oxford, they can wear a polo shirt, it can be colored, striped, just can't have a whole lot of writing on it. So we're really just kind of toning it down just a little bit.
Just cleaning it up a little
That's
bit,
correct.
making it a little bit more professional.
That's correct.
All right, great. So one of the big changes out there is that you'll both be combined into this new complex, and there's all these athletic fields out there. I saw them when I was there last week. Now, will middle school students, junior high school students, excuse me, be able to have their athletics out there on those fields?
I think that's the plan now, is to utilize that particular facility and for both particular groups.
Okay. All right, now let's switch over to high school a little bit here. John, how will this, well, first of all, when is this transition going to take place from the current North to this new building?
For the first semester, we're going to be in the O North, and then on January 2nd, when the second semester starts, we'll be moving into the new building. That'll be the first day for the students.
How do you expect that to work? I know you have to be planning and kind of wondering, too, keeping your fingers crossed a little bit.
Our teachers have been planning already for about 2 years when it first, got planned. We've been planning different things like the curriculum, things like how the first day and things will go, about where they'll be moving into what rooms and things like that. So we're hoping that everything gets signed off maybe around Thanksgiving, 1st December, where we can start having tours of the building, where we can take the students out there, have the parents, have alumni come out. Because it's going to be kind of a sad closing down the building, but also it's a lot of excitement opening up a brand new state-of-the-art building.
Absolutely, and so when school ends for winter break, you'll have essentially 2 weeks to get the current North cleaned out and everything moved into the new North. How do you expect to get teachers acclimated to this?
Well, the furniture-wise, it's going to be there for us, but boxes and things like that, that's what will be moved. And we've been in discussion with, the EVSC regarding about how we're moving the boxes and things like that. They might be packing up boxes during the first semester when they're done with them, and we'll put them in storage and move them out when it's possible.
So as maybe the science class finishes a certain type of material, then those will just get moved then.
That's correct.
That makes sense. Okay, so athletics out there, beautiful facilities for tennis, soccer, softball, baseball, football. When will they get to start using these facilities? Will they start at the current North this fall and then switch, or?
We would like to be able to get, our football have first Friday night lights ever in North High School history. It's been 55 years of not having a home facility, been at Central Stadium. So that would be nice, but that's kind of still up in the air if we're going to be able to get out there and win. But you're talking about football stadium, 8-lane track, stadium seats 6,000, 12 tennis courts, 4 soccer fields, 2 baseball, 2 softball, and the gymnasium seats 4,000. And just wow, all those facilities about there. Even the marching band will have a practice area instead of them having to travel. They'll have a practice area right there on campus.
What does that mean to you? I mean, you've been the principal at North and you've never had any of this before.
When you walk out your back door, the students can park their cars, they walk out the back door right after school. There's practice facilities there instead of having to travel, everywhere, which that's been good, but this is going to be awesome for all of our programs to enhance the whole school and the community to be able to do that.
What do both of you say to parents and the community who have criticized this as being too far away, maybe safety concerns? Do you both have an answer for that?
My answer would be there's no distance when you have opportunity. And I think that it's just a great opportunity for the young people in our community, and I just don't see this to be a problem.
And this is just great for Evansville. I mean, you're talking about it's like the welcome center too. When you come down from the north side, it's kind of the welcome center right there, and it's something to take. North has great pride and great history, and we're just going to enhance that more with this new building, new facilities to just take this to another level.
Last thing, both of you, this is your first chance to be on the same campus together. What kinds of collaboration are you looking forward to?
We've already been collaborating. We have monthly meetings, things like that. We talk all the time. We're about students. I mean, both of us, our philosophy is about students and getting them, and it's going to be nice when they walk in their 7th grade year, be Huskies, and they're going to be at Huskies 7 through 12. That's going to be really awesome.
This is not a change for me, because in the other 2 principals that I've worked with since I've been principal at Oak Hill, it's always been that way. We've always kind of worked together and kind of planned things together. So this is just a super opportunity to work with a great principal like John.
This is going to be so exciting. Thank you both so much for being here today. I'm sure you've answered a lot of questions for those at home, and we look forward to seeing it actually in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you. So coming up after the break, it's 2 months from opening for students, but we'll give you a preview of the North Junior High School and also the high school that's still under construction. Stay with us.